Hello everyone and welcome back to another brand new Disney Dreamlight video with a difference. We're designing, lads. After years of playing this game, we're actually going to start being creative. I know, shock horror. So today we thought, because it's Halloween, we'll do a little Green Witch Agatha All Along design video, complete with herbal corner for all your ingredient needs, potion making and everything in between. We also have our Stevie Nicks corner, complete with witchy scarves and lounge pillows and everything else that I wanted to drop in and see. As you can see, cluttered AF, but we like it. And of course, you need your evil corner, complete with grimace. I look either constipated or incredibly angry at how this video has turned out. But anyway, thought it'd be fun, bit of a laugh. You can see how my OCD brain works. And let's get straight into it. So lads, like any good story, there's a beginning, a middle and an end. And this is our beginning. We bring Mother Gothel in for some expert advice on how to design the room. It's a blank canvas. We did go for the big size room, which I'm kind of regretting because then it's just more things to fill and more things to plan. But we will persevere. This is the first of hopefully many subpar mediocre design videos. We can only get better. So first things first, we're going to pick some wallpaper. Now, as you can see by all those lovely markers, I've yet to actually experience and explore all the items that I have, so this is kind of like brand new territory for me. This looks really nice and kind of witchy. Nothing else kind of pops out at me. I'm just testing these, lads. I'm curious. We've bought an awful lot from Scrooge over the years. That's gorgeous. It's like a Lion King one. Some of these are really nice. This is a Super Mario. I'm getting distracted. Focus. Some really nice ones. This obviously, yeah, it's a different shaded one for maybe a Little Mermaid. But I think that's the witchiest one we have is that one. It's kind of like a forest coral reef kind of thing, which is nice. Dear Lord. No, that would give you a migraine. I'm gonna go for like a dark wood, maybe. I don't think there's any wrong ones. That would be an overload of purple, in my view. I'm a fan of purple, but not too much purple. Oh, that's a nice one. We'll just have a wee tinker around with the... I think I'm gonna go with the dark one. The dark wooden Chastile floor. Very nice. Looks like a hot cross bun. Hungry. And there, that's it, done. Joke. So we've got the main thing. Now, I have absolutely no way of planning, and I should actually look at different videos and see how other people have kind of organized things. I'm just going to go through the different item paths and plop down things that I think would go well in a witchy kind of spell casting kind of room. So we're going to go with the lights first because I think they're always the nicest thing. We're going to try and be as symmetrical as possible. Playing again on console is a little bit difficult. I would love if I could use a mouse. When cross save comes, I will be probably doing these kind of videos on my PC. But for now, I am relegated to the PlayStation. Alright, so we have our little chandeliers down. And next we're going to go with wall. Or are we? No, let me see. Windows. Windows could be a good one. Now it turned out I didn't have any of those thorn windows, which is surprising because it's like one of the first items I can remember getting from Gothel. Well, we put two there for symmetry, and we have a lovely kind of like sundial window in the middle, which I'm a big fan of. Again, we only had one, which means I need to get my arse to Scrooge and order some fresh supplies. Will we put a rug down? Sure, why not? There we go. We shell rug. It's basically Ursula's place. Oh, I do like that rug though as well. There'll be a lot of tangled Mother Gothel items in this. Now we're just going to go through foliage. Foliage, I think, because it's kind of like a green witch vibe we're going for. We're going to go for foliage, and we're going to go for kind of like nice gardening stuff. Again, I just plop down a load of stuff and we'll see what kind of gels and what doesn't. Is kind of my reasoning behind what I'm gonna do. But yeah, the tangled items are really nice. We have a nice kind of art corner, which kind of doubles as some sort of like a potion making corner slash craft area. So we will see. Nothing else there that really jumps out. Trimmings. I suppose now is the time to maybe put this. No, nothing really here of note. What are we on to next? We're just cycling down from seating. Oh, jungle chair. That's very kind of nature based. We'll put that down at the desk. And I'm liking how it's turning out already. Are we finished already? Could you imagine? Be quite a lazy video. Though sometimes simple is better, and I do need to remember that. Because I have a tendency to clutter things up. But we're going to cycle through items, and I suppose each time we do this, we get a little bit better at knowing what we have, and we can kind of just jump straight through it. But really, lads, I'm just kind of like discovering all the stuff I've been collecting over the last, what, 1 or 2 years. Bookcases. A lot of fun. I've seen like 1 or 2 videos where people use these as kind of fake walls, so I always just check the back just to be like, oh, could we? But we don't really, it doesn't really match. We're going to plop a few down. Probably not going to use them all, but just so that we don't have to search for them. There's a load of variety of bookcases though, isn't there? It's very hard to pick. They're kind of nice, aren't they? Yeah, we have too many of them. I'm running out of wall space. Some of the bookcases you can't use freestanding. Safety hazard. Like that one, which is annoying. I suppose maybe next time we should just focus on those kind of items that need a wall. But we'll see. Maybe this Green Witch room, you use your inspiration and your creativity as opposed to following instructions. We'll see. That's actually like a potion cupboard. That could be good. And then a bag of tricks. It's like one of the first items you ever get in this game. So we'll plop that down just as for safekeeping. These aren't final placements, but again, it's just putting the items in and seeing what we have. Here we go. The indecision. And so far it's kind of coming-ish together. We're just going to try and tightly pack some of this stuff together because I'm allergic to open space. As you will see probably by the end of this, we are going to create something so cluttered that you cannot possibly get by easily. Now this is the item from the Pumbaa friendship quest. This pottery wheel. I think it looks really cool. It's very crafty. Oh, it's a pity that top of that table is kind of bad. Student desk. That looks kind of cool. We do like when we can kind of put items on desks and tables. It kind of adds a little bit more flair. That's really nice, but again, doesn't really fit in with the theme we are doing. Regal desk. I am a fan of that. It takes up a lot of tiles though, so it doesn't hug the wall, which is something I'm a bit annoyed about because I kind of like when things are really tightly fitted and cornered and snapped in. So that might not last to the end, but we'll put it in for now. We'll give it a chance. I'm all about opportunities. Next we are on we're on storage, which kind of doubles as the bookcases as well. So we'll go on to tables. Sometimes end tables are nice. If we get some sort of nice nature one, again, I maybe don't have all of them unlocked, and I do have a few friendship quests that are still needing doing, so maybe I'm missing out on some nice stuff. Who's to know? I'm sure people will let me know in the comments. Do you know what I was thinking as well? It's like when we become these like grand master design videos, we can always return to this one, the scene of the crime when things were a little bit scatty and I didn't clearly know what it was I was doing. Furniture mode kind of, maybe it's just because I'm console based, it's a bit harder to navigate. Like when I play PC and I play games like The Sims, I love design, but on this game it's a little bit meddling. Like even things like a history button, like to just jump back to where you were. We have a coffee machine. I love coffee. I have a coffee right beside me that I am guzzling. We'll pot it down. You never know. Gothel might need a wee pick me up. Electronics. No, we're not going to put that in. It looks a little bit too severe. Don't know if there'd be any electronics here. Maybe we like ham, portable radio. No. An amp. No. For the Witch's Road. Art. Art is going to be where we're going to fall down a rabbit hole, because at the end of the day, this is where kind of I think the design team really gets creative. Like you can have like little kind of like wall barriers. You could have a giant clam, because why not? Could have a wee nautical theme in this. I don't know. I'm going to skip ahead and put a few spooky paintings down, because we had a lot of indecision about that clam, but I ultimately was against the idea. So we're just going to cycle through Le Faux Coconut. So you can get this from Gaston's Friendship Quest. Very voodoo doll-esque. There's like loads of mirrors and things like that, but like, I don't know, we'll put it in. Nothing else really pops out. Those vases kind of look nice. But again, oh, romantic painting, I like this. We'll put that near the workshop. Nothing else really. Painted vase. Kind of looks like an urn, maybe like some sort of like a apothecary thing. Oh, we have the famous kind of like dilapidated painting there. We'll put down ruined landscape frame. Island drawings. Oh, there's a clone button that we've just literally discovered there. Happy days. We're all the time learning. I don't think there's anything else really. They look nice. It's a pity you can't really put anything on top of them, but listen, we'll plop them down. We can use them as like maybe like some sort of like storage thing. The corn looks nice, I think. Just pity about the rest of the room. Words of the wise, just pick a smaller sized lot for your design rooms so that you can actually tailor it towards little cubby things instead of this. Like if you had walls, like if we could build like walls and doors within, that'd be really cool. But instead it's just like a giant square that you just have to fill with loads of tat. So as you can see, I'm suffering immensely from just putting everything in. We're trying to stick to a theme though, lads. Trying. These wall lights are nice though. They're kind of, I think they're from Tangled. They've got the kind of like golden flower, a luminous flow to them. Put some there. I know they're all the different heights. We might change that later on if we are so inclined. It's hard to judge. I think that's lined up, is it? Yep. There we go. Any other lights? Vine flower lamp. We'll see what this one is first. Oh, it's like the tree branch thing. It's interesting that you can't put it over certain things. We'll put it in. Can be nice. Go to lighting now. Oh, the lanterns. They are nice, but they're a bit distracting, aren't they? They kind of take over the roof in a big way. More scones. Or sconces, I should say sconces. Put in a wee art one just in the corner, just we'll see if we can use it or not. Because each section we're just gonna we're just gonna leave. So we'll pop down everything that we can use and then just, I love this plant now. I love it. So we'll put that in. I think it's just so nice, the basket, the like kind of leafy textures. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of this pot as well. It's nice. We're going to get rid of that rug. I think it's a bit confusing looking. We'll just plop down these things. We have a vine wall, which, I don't know, might be nice. I think it's time to get rid of this table, lads. RIP to the elegant table, but we can put maybe some fun things there. I'm realizing we're at 15 minutes on this video, which is a long thing, so I'm just going to cut through some of the tedious nature of things. Now, this light here is my favorite item, I think, of the entire build. Look at it. Fabulous. It's really nice. And it's even nicer turned on. Vine flower lamp. Get it if you can. Make copies of it. It's very beautiful. So this corner is looking quite nice, I think. Especially if, like, you could turn the lights down and just have the lighting just right. You can put pumpkins in. See, I don't really like those vases now because you can't place stuff on them, but we could put a wee orchid in. True story, I have an orchid at home here that died, and it's unsettled me ever since, so will we honour the white orchid that did not make it in my glass house at home. There's more pumpkins. We won't touch them. We'll skip on ahead. We are now debating the save. We're now debating the bookcases. And this is a very important decision, lads, because you know, we all know how important a bookcase is. Reading is fundamental. See, the problem is some of the bookcases are, you have to attach them to the wall, and some of them take up 2 slots, so you can't even, like, see the way that one's 1 slot? It makes it nice because you can put things in front of it, and it kind of saves space. Like, I know there's a square, there's the green square, but like you can put things in front, whereas there's certain things which, see, you can't. It's very odd, isn't it? And I kind of like the way that looks, so we might just leave it the way it was and get rid of these actual apothecary bookcases, because they just don't fit in with what we have in that room already. Now, while going through the miscellaneous section, I found that we have vegetable and fruit stall kind of things, which I'm like obsessed with. So that kind of gave me the idea for this corner over here, where we actually have like just a random lamp and some pumpkins and the vine wall, which we took how many minutes deciding on, which probably will be removed. So yeah, miscellaneous is like ADHD heaven, because you're just like surrounded by different things. That's really cool. I'd say that probably would look nicer against the wall, so we might get rid of the vine wall. We'll see. Yeah, goodbye vine wall. That looks so cool, doesn't it? Yeah, obviously not really great indoors, but like you could kind of maybe say like it's where the witch kind of keeps ingredients in a very organized and orderly fashion. So yeah, this is where the meticulous kind of snapping occurs, where you try and get everything kind of like in together, but we'll see. So there's loads of stands. Oh, froggy plushie, which I'm kind of obsessed with, but we won't. We'll resist. Why did I buy 10 of them? I'm not entirely sure. I have like one of like really cool things, but I have like 10 frog plushies, so you know yourself. Okay, so this is an actual like pumpkin bookcase, so that might actually fit in with this kind of like random pumpkin corner we kind of have. There we go. Kind of like, it kind of makes a section of the corner, doesn't it? They don't really fit, but yeah, they don't fit. But it on its own looks nice, so we might have other things that we can maybe put together to kind of blend this section in. Miscellaneous. There has to be probably a better way of going through this catalogue. Or maybe I should have like, is there a favourites? You probably should have added all these things to my favourites. Anyway, we live and learn. But yeah, we put up a potion shelf with candles and stuff that really looks nice. Oh, white wood fruit stand. So as well as that, we have our wee fruit stand, which looks pretty cool. We have like a little market section here. You could even make like a wee store, couldn't you? Because I recently got Daisy's customer till. So you could make like a really cool kind of like area. Outdoor market or something. Maybe that's what I do with Wally's garden, because that's kind of been neglected since I've got it. That could be the next design video. So this little corner is looking spiffy until we wreck it with even more tat. So again, going through. Ooh. Naked flames beside vegetables and fruit. What could go wrong? That looks quite cool. Oh, a birdhouse. Could you imagine? No. I would literally put everything in if I could, but I'm going to try and focus on a key theme. Do you know what? I love it so much. We're going to put him in. I think he'd look nice. I think it kind of like... It's kind of like a wall divider nearly. And it doubles as a light, so there's a function to it. Move that pot out of the way. Now I found this lovely wooden fabric display thing and it just gave me Stevie Nicks vibes. So I was like, oh, White Witch power. Obsessed. Witches need their shawls. So we have a wee fabrics corner that we're going to slot there. I think that's the nicer side of it. Move the pot maybe over here. That looks really cool, I think. And we're back to the miscellaneous. I'm telling you, this is we should have started with miscellaneous and plopped down all the stuff that we really liked, because we're trying to find space for all this kind of stuff, and it's too dark. I do love Jack Skellington's furniture, but the chalkboard. Even though you could mistake that as just kind of like vegetation as opposed to just like Christmas holly. That Dreamlight Day banner probably would have done all the hard work for us, but I do love the lounge pillows, but we have so many things that are actually in the way. Will we try and get them in? Absolutely not, because we're going to get distracted and put these cauldrons in instead. Deary me. Now they don't have the green. Oh, maybe you have to turn them on or interact with them maybe. One would be cool, but like, is it a bit cliche? We want to be original here, lads. Now I do like the tangled flower, so we'll try and slot that in somewhere. Picnic bench or picnic blanket does not look ground with sand. Oh, frightful fountain. I think we do need to put that in. Yes. Let's create some space. Goodbye, pot. See, the history thing, like, if it just kind of, like, left you from where you were last looking, that would be really cool for console players, because this cycling down is a bit tedious, and probably tedious for y'all to watch. If you have lasted, we're on 23 minutes here. 23 minutes of just an undiagnosed ADHD condition manifesting on your screen. But hey, listen, I'm on my second cup of coffee. We're delighted with life. I'm going to put in the little fireplace thing because I think it looks quite cool. The sound of that fountain is quite cool as well. Listen, there can't be too much. Oh, books. I do love a good book in this game. I love kind of the way that the textures and the kind of are on top of each other and the angles and stuff. So just the room is looking a bit cluttered, lads. I think if I was to do this again, I'd do it on a smaller room so that there'd be less stuff in it. Just when you have like such a big room, you're just so kind of inspired to fill it to the brim with stuff. But finally we've got to the outdoor bit, so we have reached peak miscellaneous. So we're just going to clear the space, and we might put the fountain in the corner. Because I think that's probably going to be the best place for it. And the only place for it, because if we keep it in the middle, it's just going to be hard to navigate around. To be honest, the entire room is going to be hard to navigate around, let's be honest. Right, we have to get rid of the chandelier. RIP lighting. That looks quite cool, I think. I love the pumpkin carriage, but maybe it's surplus to requirements. We've got a lot going on here, lads. And we do need to clean up a little bit of our antics. Chalkboard. Like, I'd love if it was kind of like a divider, but I don't think it kind of works that way. Also the purple lamp. I don't know. Some serious decisions have to be made here. We're gonna try and clean up Stevie Nicks' world, I think. I should really just have like an item limit, like if there was like a counter of how many items I've used and just not to fill it with loads of stuff. We'll keep the bag. It's like an ode to the start of this game. That can't fit anywhere, so we're gonna get rid of it. Which is nicer, that or the brazier? Get rid of the golden plant and we'll put tangled plant there. I love the Venus flytrap we have there as well. Goodbye chalkboard. Took us what, a half an hour to decide. Does that... No, that doesn't look... We'll put it back where it was, maybe. Yeah. See, the way we've designed it, there's not really a middle part of this that we walk around, which is a shame. Move that higher. Oh. Do we suppose we keep them in line? Look at my cursor moving. This is consoles, ladies and gentlemen. the tediousness of pressing the button just right. We'll get rid of that, I think, or we'll put it under here. Yeah, it kind of has a nice little thing. Okay, this is the busy corner with the books. Maybe that could be a divider. Does that work? It's kind of nice, isn't it? It's really pretty. We'll see. It's just like this vacant space. We're so cluttered and yet at the same time empty. So... Oh my god, lads, there's a button on it that tells you similar looking items. How have I only discovered this now? Oh my god, we could have designed things that are all on theme. Oh, so you can get all your pumpkin things straight. Alright, anyone who's lasted this long in the video, you're welcome if you didn't know this beforehand. I didn't know this. That's so much better. And obviously it depends on how they're themed and stuff, but optics wise, we're just gonna plan. I love these lily pads. And thank god you can place them without them having to be on water. Oh, there's loads of like flower garlands and like, as much as I'd love to do that one, no. Oh, it's really cool. Oh, yeah, not very much on the bookcase. There's loads of stuff though. Oh, it's so cool. Water features, tables. What are we missing? We have a large space and we don't want to have it looking insane. Lads, will we just put the lounge pillow down? I do like the lounge pillow. That could be like the residential area. Right, we'll get rid of this. Remove that or get rid of it. This is so cool that you can get like similar items just like that. Oh, we need to get rid of the pumpkins. Remove them. That's really cool, I think. Oh god, look. This is the obsession now. Just being like, oh, let's put more windows. No, we can't do that. Stop. I'm obsessed. I'm just like looking at all these new items that we've gone through. Just because they're similar themed, so they might actually match better now that we're kind of nearly finished. But are we finished? We're going to have to call it a day at some point, lads. Otherwise this is just going to be the room of 1,000 items. It's like, instead of a swear jar, I need like an object jar where I put... The more objects I put, the more money I have to put into the thing. But is this us finished, lads? Is this our like green witch hideout? Where Mother Gothel is actually trapped in the vegetation area. She can't actually escape that Venus flytrap lamp. But yes, we have our craft corner. Complete with desk. Oh, she's escaped. She's wandering. She's exploring. Is she happy? What brings you to see Mother today? Oh, she's at home, lads. She's at home. Beauty comes from the inside. She's happy out. And she won't get out of my way. Then we have our little kind of like ingredients corner. We have our Stevie Nicks world. And then we have the evil fountain over in the corner for all of your evil wishes and needs. Mobility score 0 out of 10. Very hard for us to move. I am actually just kicking her here on purpose for a selfie. Just in case you don't think are we having beef or something. Oh my god. There we go. Hey. And in actual fact, because it's kind of more of a greeny vibe, we're actually going to change our costume because I thought we were going to go like pure evil, but we're going to kind of go Tinkerbelly, I think. Fits better with the theme. But yes, lads, thank you very much for checking out this very experimental design video. If you liked it, drop us a comment. Offer some much needed suggestions. Hope you enjoyed it and excited to flex the creativity in the next few videos. Till next we meet, look after yourselves. Be good and stay safe.